Okay, this is bull. No, this is bull. Because brother showed up for like 8 seconds. And they hyped him up so much. Literally an entire ARG was dedicated to him. When he literally appeared for like 8 seconds. Why didn't you do that with Doey? Or the prototype? That would have made more sense. So like we get a part of the prototype that we did see. Or someone actually like hinted. Like actually like something more. Why? Like you hyped him up. You got him really hyped up. And then you just went, nah, I don't think so. Like, brother, why? It's like if I made this like this cool looking character, also kind of like hyped him up a little bit, blah blah blah. Maybe people actually want to see him, and then just literally immediately get him killed. It's like stupid. No, this is what you should do. Add a chapter, maybe like a bonus chapter. I don't know, to make your little game run longer, but bring new dinosaur characters, Brawn, and this dude. This dude is going to be the main killer, and Braun's going to be the leader. Because he seems like he's more advertised. Pianosaur seems like just a cool side character, probably to that. Have it where basically there was a TV show where they were cool dinosaurs that played music, and Braun was the main singer, and they had trouble, and Braun is now wanting you dead because the prototype asked him to. And also, they're very, very hungry. And to show how hungry they are, they literally start, like, mauling. Like, they see anything slightly move and they maul it to death. You know, very scary. Very scary. But also, make Pianosaurus way bigger. Have it where, like, the first ones you're fighting, like, the two little guys. Nightmare critters, blah, blah, blah. Normal critters, blah, blah, blah. You know those guys. Average, puzzles, blah. You know. But have it where, like, a parts, there's 3 other parts, like, to the beginning. One where you face the kids. And one where you face the dad. Well, technically they're not the kid. Well, yeah, they're basically the drum set kind of guys. But they literally get, like, murdered. You, like, crush them to death, or they fall to death, or get cooked. Blah, 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 blah. I don't care. The Velociraptor, he, like, charges for you. That one's basically, like, you're supposed to send him to, like, alarms and but also lead him into rooms where he'll get exploded or, you know, sleep with the sleeping gas. But have it after you do this, blah, 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 you are sad about Doey, blah, blah, blah. You know, normal stuff. Also, spoiler alerts. Should have mentioned that. But blah, 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 blah. And then Pianosaurus. He's the main dude. He's the guard. Literally, he's the main guard of Brawn. This dude will kill anything that moves. So when he's looking, when he's searching, you have to stay perfectly still, or he will see you. And you gotta do a bunch of puzzles to distract him, to sneak away, to do something. But once you do, you get like a meat. Like just a dead critter. Something, or like a normal one. and you straight up just toss it in. It's like a giant pit or something. And he follows it and gets bloody murdered. Like, you hear him screaming and hear like a broken piano. And obviously Prototype, he disappears because Prototype take body, blah blah blah. Then you meet Braun. And he's probably like sending nightmare critters, stomping around, making things fall, trying to electrocute you. You know, probably. And you gotta stay out of the light because these critters know to eat when the light's on their food. And you basically got to hit the light to him. Like all of them, because he'll just turn them off. Plug them all back in, and then you see as Braun's like, no, he's like screaming, you mother. It's like, I built this empire. I built this world. This was my world. These were my as he's like, you hear him curdling on his own blood, and you see the Prototype sweep them all away, shoo them all away. They're scared of the Prototype, and just grab his body and drag it away. And bam, that's what you do with Pianosaurus. Also, Pianosaurus is like hunting you mostly. But like, Pianosaurus is like a good person. Like, he's good. Like, he's not a bad dude. Like, he's not even following Braun's things. He's just really hungry. Because it's even said, he's like, Braun is like, oh, he hasn't eaten in a while. And you don't want to see Pianosaurus when he hasn't eaten anything. He's a good person, but he literally cannot fight his instincts or his gut. And just rips you apart. When you die, literally, he's like stabs you. And like, you could see him like tearing and just like eating as he's like tearing your flesh with his also scientific thing. I think that's what people like scientists believed what their little arms were for, is ripping and tearing flesh, and then they break it down with their jaws, their massive jaws. You could add more to that if you want. I literally do not care. Or at least add Pianosaurus to like Poppy Playtime. Not Poppy Playtime. Project Playtime. So at least it doesn't feel like we literally found out about him for nothing. Like, he literally, let me show you how hyped he, like, he literally, you see, oh, he literally has an entire spectrogram. Look, literally, you have to find that out. And see how popular this man is. Blah, blah, blah. Also, I'm gonna watch that eventually.
Alright, we're back at Target, and looks like I found
I'm gonna go to my history and show you how underappreciated this man was. Literally show. Look. He's right there.
Oh, Pianosaurus.
Runs, and then
Huh? What?
gets lifted,
Is that
smashed.
Joey? Oh, God.
He's literally played with like a
Oh,
toy.
jeez. Okay, all right. I guess he was gonna kill... That was a little bit sad.
Yeah, that's what happened. He straight up just dies like that. No, like cool fight with him that gets him killed by Doey. No, like actual thing. Doey let everyone else live. Like Yarnaby, he doesn't attack him. Pianosaurus, for some reason, he bloodily murders. Also, it could be revealed that this was one of many of his children that you probably will kill. That could be explained too, that this was one of many children. So he's also kind of happy to find out that Doey's dead, because that was one of his kids. And he's happy that the thing that literally murdered his kid is dead. But we also could recruit like Pianosaurus because he's a good dude. So it also literally could be that we ride through and tear at Brontosaurus' flesh. As you're like, okay. Or like his own bodyguard turned against him. Where like we cover Braun in like blood and like he's like just stares at Braun and he's like, no. I took care of you. I am the person that was your friend. No one else cared. We killed together. We thrived during the hour of joy. And this is how you're gonna repay me. He's like, rips and tears at his flesh. And eats him as like the nightmare critter's like backing away slowly, and then he turns his head, and then you just see him all scatter, and then he just runs into the darkness, hunting them down. As his like mouth is covered in blood, and his hands too. See, that would be cooler than just, oh yeah, he dies to Doey immediately. Like him be like more of like Huggy, except like a bodyguard type, except he actually has emotions and he's mad that one, Braun is being a dick, and two, he's like really hungry, so he like looks down and just you see him like salivating, like you literally hear his saliva just dropping onto the ground at seeing like Braun covered in blood. Cause he's a T-Rex, so. See, that would be cooler than just he dies.
And you just got rid of him so soon. You really made a character just to kill him off that quickly? Oh, Pianosaurus.
I do love this design, though.
Huh? What? Is
Make
that
him
Doey?
bigger. Make him bigger, though.
Oh, God.
Like, make him the
Ooh,
size of
geez,
Doey
okay,
at the end.
alright. I guess he was gonna kill... That was a little bit sad. You just got rid of him so soon.
Yeah, like, why? Like, you had a chance to do an entire cool character, and just, you kill him. Okay, but that's the end of the video. Bye-bye.